This is the all-new Lamborghini Revuelto, and it's Lamborghini's all-new flagship supercar replacing the old Aventador. And here are the important facts you need to know. Like all V12 Lamborghinis, like the Miura, Countach, and the Murcielago, Revuelto is the name of a Spanish fighting bull. However, revuelto also means scrambled eggs in Spanish. This was, however, intentional as it's a nod to the rather clever technology the car uses. When it comes to styling, the Revuelto has the general shape of the old Aventador. It also has the iconic scissor doors like a proper supercar should. It also has many styling cues from the Xi'an, like the three-piece DRLs. It also has the massive angular side intakes like the Xi'an. However, the overall shape of the roof and the Y-shaped taillights seem to be inspired from the Centenario. It also comes with high-mounted exhaust, unlike any Lamborghini before it. Similarly, the engine cover is just a big hole with angular vents bordering it, so don't expect it to keep water and other debris out of the engine. The Revuelto also comes with clever aero features like an active rear wing, flush door handles which reduce drag and improve performance. Downsizing engines is all the rage these days, but thank God Lamborghini stayed true to its heritage and put an insane 6.5-liter V12 in the Revuelto, which is also 17 kilograms lighter than the old Aventador's engine and way more powerful than any other V12 Lamborghini before it. While the previous most powerful Lamborghini, the Aventador Ultime, had 780 horsepower, the Revuelto's V12 has an insane 825 horsepower at 9,500 RPMs. However, 825 horsepower simply wasn't enough for the Italians, so they have given the Revuelto a secret superpower in the form of three electric motors and a hybrid system. It's their way of capitalizing stricter emissions rules around the world. Lamborghini also says the new hybrid setup mixes performance advantages of a naturally aspirated V12 and the instant torque of electric motors. This is why they went for the slightly weird Revuelto name, as like scrambled eggs, where you mix the whites and the yolk together. The Revuelto mixes the internal combustion engine with batteries and motors. Like most hybrid supercars, the Revuelto has one electric motor at the rear wheels, supplying the rear wheels with extra torque, and two electric motors in the front to power the front wheels. So, how much extra power do you get from these motors? Well, it depends on what mode you choose. Cheetah is an electric only mode designed for city driving. It turns off the V12 completely and limits the motor's power to 180 horsepower, making the Revuelto the first front-wheel drive Lamborghini. However, the V12 will automatically fire up and charge the batteries if you run out of charge. Amazingly, the engine can fully recharge the battery in 6 minutes from empty. The next mode is Strada. In this, the petrol engine is always running and power output is increased to 886, which is 100 more than the Aventador Ultimate. The next mode up is Sport mode, which further increases the power to 907. But if you're feeling naughty, you can choose Corsa mode, which unlocks the full 1015 horsepower, which is more powerful than a Ferrari SF90, which is the nearest competitor to this car. Before I tell you how quick the Revuelto is, I have to tell you about its gearbox. The old Aventador had a 7-speed single clutch robotized manual gearbox sitting in the front of the engine, splitting the power between the front and rear axles. The gear shifts were violent and they would spin the tires on the car like it was on ice. However, the Revuelto has a new system in which the front wheels are powered by the two electric motors, while the V12 and the rear electric motor power the rear wheels through an all-new 8-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox. This unit can change gears even faster than the 7-speed dual-clutch found in the Huracan. The Revuelto also comes with launch control, which is activated by a big red button on the steering wheel for maximum speed. Unfortunately, the hybrid system has caused the Revuelto to become fatter. However, Lamborghini have engineered some clever ways to keep the weight gain to a minimum. The Revuelto has a redesigned carbon fiber monocoque and carbon fiber front subframes which are 20% stiffer and give better crash protection than the Aventador's aluminum subframe. Lamborghini also saved weight by removing a mechanical four-wheel drive system and using the electric motors to power the front wheels. Lamborghini haven't officially said how much the car weighs, but they did say that the power to weight ratio is 1.75 kg per horsepower. So, according to my calculations, the car should weigh around 1780 kilograms, which is 250 kilograms heavier than the old Aventador, making it a rather obese supercar. Now, let's talk about what everyone wants to know. How fast is the Revuelto? Well, Lamborghini claims the car will do 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds and 0 to 120 miles per hour less than 7 seconds, which is slightly faster than the SF90. It also has a higher top speed than the SF90 at 217 miles per hour compared to the SF90's 211 miles per hour. The Revuelto also has a redesigned interior with 84 millimeters more legroom, 26 millimeters more headroom, which means a person can wear a helmet while driving without having to feel like they're being crushed by a hydraulic press. It also has a secret storage behind the seats large enough to store a golf bag and an all new infotainment and driver's display with a host of different interior and exterior parameters for you to customize. Overall, the Lamborghini Revuelto is an excellent attempt by Lamborghini at a supercar, especially when everything is going fully electric. I think the Revuelto will become a legendary automotive icon like the Aventador and will be remembered by many car enthusiasts.